This is the formula for compounded interest. A is how much is accumulated. P is how much you invest. R is the interest rate in decimal form. N is the number of times interest is calculated per year. And T is time in years. So we're trying to figure out the interest earned for the third year of the investment was how many dollars greater than that for the first year. All right, so we basically need to figure out how much money's in there at the end of the first year and in the end of the third year. So look at clue 1. Clue 1 says the amount of investment at the beginning of the second year was $4,160. So let me do some more to my formula here. This is A equals, we don't know what P is, 1 plus 0.04 over 1 because it's one time a year. It says annual in here somewhere. Oh yeah, compounded annually to the n times t or just to the t. So this is P 1.04 to the t. All right, now look at clue 1. So the amount of investment at the beginning of the second year, well, the beginning of the second is the same thing as the end of the first, the end of the first year. So I know that P 1.04 to the first, that's 1 year, is equal to 4160. Well, now that we know how much is in there at the end of the first year, we could just do this same formula over again because now we know we're going to invest 4160, 1.04 to the second. And that would give you a number, and then you could do it for the third year. So then you know how much interest you had the third year, and then you have the first year and you just subtract. I know I sound convoluted. So clue 1 works. Clue 2 is also going to work because the amount of the investment at the beginning of the third year, so that means P times 1.04 to the second was 432640. This also works because the amount of the investment at the beginning of the third, which is what we're talking about in clue 2, is the same as the amount of investment at the end of the second. So at the end of the second, that would mean 4326.40 equals P. So we could find this. We just work our way backwards by dividing by 1.04 squared to find that amount right there. And that's what we're trying to find for the first year. And then we'd have it.